I just made it home with these license plates. A guy called me and told me he had some license plates he wanted to sell. There's 100 license plates here, Georgia, Florida, and a few mixed. And while I was there, I picked up a few pieces of cast iron and one machete. But I had to pay up for the stuff. I mean, the 100 license plates, I didn't get them for free, but I'm gonna make good money on them. I just want to start documenting some of these. When I make a pretty good size purchase, I want to try to start documenting all of them. I usually don't document it unless I'm able to video why I'm there buying. I bought a lot of these tags over the years at car shows and yard sales and estate sales. Y'all see me buy some of them. There's one here, two here, three here. But I was able to buy some collections one time. I bought a Georgia collection of license plates. They started in the teens. I think they was 5 or 6. I don't remember, 4 to 6 porcelain in that Georgia collection. And they started in the teens and went all the way to the 70s. And man, I made a bunch of money on them tags. And I bought them probably 6 or 7 years ago or longer, maybe longer than that. Time flies, time gets away from you. But I sold some of them porcelain tags for over $300 a piece, and they probably bring more than that now, more than what I got. They was nice. This guy, he was a tag collector. He lived in Georgia, so he got him a Georgia collection, and then he was from Pennsylvania, so he also had him a Pennsylvania license plate collection. And I was able to buy both of them from him. Well, not from him, from his estate. He passed away. And the Pennsylvania ones, usually the northern ones don't bring as much money as the southern ones unless they're porcelain, and there was quite a few porcelains, and I made a lot of money on them, which I paid up for them. I think I gave the guy about $2,400 or something like that, $2,300 for both sets. But man, it was worth it. I made a pile of money on them. There was some rare tags in them. But I just wanted to share that with you about my tags. Tags are good inventory. They sell good, they're easy to list, and I like to mess with them. They're pretty cool. Let's take a closer look at these license plates and see what all I got here. All right, here they are. This is the license plates. A lot of them got rust streaks on them, but I did clean up a few. These up here, I wiped them off just to see if they would clean up. I wiped this one off, it had rust on it, and this one, that's another aluminum one. I've got 5 of these aluminum Georgias. But I just wanted to show them, I'll document what I'm buying. This is a pretty good purchase. You don't find this many older southern license plates together like this very often. These are from the 40s up into the 80s. That little stack right over there is the 80s and 90s. We'll just take a close look at them here. There's a 57, a 59, there's a 55, 54, 61, 56, and that's a 1958 National Guard. The paint's peeling on it. 58, 65, 67. Some pretty good merchandise here. 60s. There's a few right there from the 70s. 61. There's an old 54 Savannah. I'm not sure what that's for. It's a little narrow license plate. 60, and here's the 5 aluminums from 47 to 51. All of those are aluminum. I'm not sure about those either. I've sold a lot of license plates over the years, but I'm no license plate expert. American Legion, Thunderbolt, Georgia. It's a 62 Georgia, 53. These in this middle row. The rest of these down are just mixed. There's a pair of 64 South Carolina, Kentucky, 78. Here's a matching pair of Minnesota. 65 Texas. A matching pair of handicap Virginia. And then all these over here are Florida. There's 56, 63, 62, 54. That's a pretty good one. There's two 54s. 59, 58. That 59 there is pretty rough. 66, 64, 60, 65, and there's about 20, I guess, in that stack there, 20 or 22. That's a 1996 Jacksonville Jaguars. That's a newer one. That's a 61, 68, 58, 69. These 57s here are pretty rough. The paint's peeling on them. 56, and then a Gators. And then I bought these, they had these pieces here also. And I bought them. I'm not sure what this is. Somebody leave it down in the comments what this is. It's got a name right there. That's the only markings I see on it. And then this big old lid, made in the USA. It's a big old lid. I'm not sure what size it is. Probably a 14, I imagine. Because this one right here is a 13. Let's see if it's about the same size. The one, that one there is a little bit bigger than this 13. I've never had a 13. Lucky number 13. This is a big old footed skillet. I saw this thing, I had to have it. It's just so big. This picture don't do it justice. It's a big old 13-inch footed cast iron skillet. And then I bought this. He had this also. It's a USN machete, 1944, World War II. It ought to be pretty valuable. I looked up these 5 aluminum license plates, and this is what some has sold for. Some has sold for less than these, but I looked them up just to do a reference on what some of these tags are going to bring. That's why I like license plates. Well, that's all the license plates. There's a bunch of them here. There's right around 50 Georgia and 20-something Florida, and then a bunch of mixed, or I think there's 30-something Florida, and then a bunch of mixed, different states. But it's going to be fun listing them. They don't take but 2 pictures, and they're easy to ship. They don't take up much room. It's some good inventory. I'm glad to have them. Those cast iron pieces are good too. But it's all good stuff. I appreciate you watching the video. Do me a favor, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the videos. Leave a comment down below. I do appreciate you. God bless. I'll catch y'all in the next video.